Computer scientists are not born. They're made, conditioned and encouraged to tinker, to problem solve, to take risks, to break things. I was a late bloomer, a 19-year-old art school reject. And I was desperately seeking a plan B in a computer science degree. I found myself surrounded by a disproportionate amount of men, many of whom technology seemed a very natural fit. But I quickly discovered that they'd started young. Lego, mechanosex, consoles in their teens. Technology was a common thread throughout their childhood. And on self-reflection, I realized that the Barbie and Spice Girls had betrayed me. Girl power can only get you so far. We've been sending very contrasting messages to our boys and girls, and the consequences of this is devastating. We've been excluding women from technology, the greatest wealth creator of our time. But I'm one of the lucky ones because I accidentally fell into a technology degree. But for many girls out there, the lack of female role models, the effects of gendered stereotypes, and the never-ending pressures to be perfect and pretty has resulted in a serious drought of female tech talent. You may not know this, but less than 15% of the IT degrees enrolments are women. Women account for less than a quarter of the IT workforce in Australia, but only 3% of high school girls are considering this as a career for themselves. We have a global shortage of technologists. Women are a massively untapped resource. We can't leave this problem up to existing education institutes and universities because they're barely scratching the surface and meeting the demand of IT workers, but also the diversity that is required. So this is why we founded Code Like a Girl 4 years ago, and why we focus on coding, because coding has become one of the most sought-after skill sets of the 21st century. At Code Like a Girl, we provide an ecosystem that reaches women from ages 6 to 60. We run coding camps, we run an internship program, and we run networking events. Our networking events attract over 2,000 women a year. They build awareness and appetite for careers in coding. Our internship program places women into entry-level software roles, where they upskill on the job rather than in the classroom. Since launching it 12 months ago, we have placed 19 women into software intern roles. 75% of our interns are moving into software engineer permanent roles, so it's going really well. But where I get really warm and fuzzy is for our coding camps. 3 days of interactive fun, where the girls get to build, design, tinker with technology platforms like apps, games, and websites. Our budding coders, they build confidence, they gain skills, they meet new friends. From music and memory to magic and mischief, our coding camp themes are a combination of creativity meets technology. It's not something that you can find in a classroom or that you can Google online. Our curriculums are truly unique. But the icing on the cake is that our camps are hosted at some of Australia's coolest tech companies. These girls, they get to become software developers for the day. We shake the shackles of stereotypes and stigmas around the IT programmer, and we demystify what it's really like to have a career in technology. These little girls are leaving our camps with positive perceptions of a career in technology. One student on the way home said, "Mum, I didn't realize there were other girls like me." With such low numbers of girls choosing STEM at school, this is a really common thing. There's never been a more important time for our organisation to exist, to support these girls who are travelling the path less travelled. We're on track this year to teach 480 girls. But we're here tonight because we need to raise funds. With your help, we could potentially reach 780 girls. We are trying to raise funds for a hardware kit. Now, a hardware kit consists of 20 laptops, 20 iPads, and robots. Now, I really need to emphasise that I have a prop, this is not just a laptop. This is a girl's tool. This is her paintbrush. This is her key to endless opportunities in the future. As our lives become more and more technology-driven, it is more important than ever that that technology serves us all equally. And in order to guarantee that technology does that, we need to diversify the IT workforce. It's not just about women in technology. It's about women building technology, women coding technology. So with your pledge tonight, we can get one step closer to turning a trickle of diversity into a torrent. Thank you so much.